Hello and welcome to my Block 3 presentation. The technology industry is one of the sure fields of work that will only continue to expand in the future. Our modern world revolves around technology, and this is only expected to increase in recent years. There are many types of jobs in this vast field, but there are also some concerns that are associated with the tech industry. Throughout this video, I hope to provide you with a brief introduction to some of the types of jobs in the tech world, but I also want to warn you about the ethical uncertainty that characterizes this field. Jobs within the tech world are only going to increase in demand, making it useful to know what these can consist of for hopeful professionals. Types of jobs that are typical in IT, also known as information technology. Some of these IT jobs are applications developers, multimedia programmers, web designers, and network engineers. Within these jobs, an individual has various expectations, some involving writing code, enhancing multimedia, designing products, and implementing new ideas. These previously mentioned jobs are commonly associated with IT, but there are other careers to pursue within this field. An individual could focus their study in a different area and then apply what they have learned to IT. Managers are required to make decisions that will benefit the company. People with marketing experience are needed to help sell the new IT developments. And every company needs people trained in finance and economics to make sure they continue to operate successfully. Also important to the IT field are information systems jobs, otherwise known as IS. Revolve around the growing trend of gathering huge quantities of data and processing that data for information. Jobs are opening up with a focus in IS to develop programming, create applications, and design products, and also to make sure that all of this data is translated into usable information. According to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, employees working as computer and information systems managers on average make over $120,000 annually according to the 2011 data. And this field is only expected to grow and expand, increasing the demand for qualified workers. Everything must also be secure and protected within the IS world. Consumers are demanding that companies protect them and act in an ethical way to ensure that they are safe within. However, the growing demand for protection and security in the tech world is not always guaranteed. This reflects the growing trend in consumers of technology to worry about their information and begin to demand a new set of standards in the tech world. Ethical issues can be found in every single job field, and IT is no exception. Many people already feel that there is a lack of ethics in the tech world, so they want better protection and/or more information about the data collection process. Facebook is experiencing a lot of backlash right now for their data collection through the manipulation of hundreds of thousands of users' news feeds. Developers of the study wanted to measure users' emotional reactions, so they input information into a user's timeline to manipulate them without their knowledge or consent. Many people feel that this level of manipulation is unethical, and users should be informed when data is being collected on them. The users didn't necessarily disagree with what Facebook was doing, they were mainly just reported to be upset about how Facebook did this. Other professional fields that collect data from individuals have strict guidelines that must be followed, but there is nothing like that in the tech industry. Many hope that in the years to come this can be revised to protect the individual user. Technology is advancing at an unprecedented rate, and whether companies follow ethical practices is questionable. Ahead, some companies feel that they are allowed to ignore the ethical standards people expect and just focus on their own progress and profit. This strategy might be successful now, but if people continue to feel used and abused by the programs they operate, the devices they have, or the sites they frequent, the demand for these will go down and companies will have to establish some sort of ethical code. It is a well-known fact that the tech world is growing and will continue to grow as we strive for a smarter planet and for smarter devices that make life easier. Because of this, IT and IS jobs are continuing to expand and demand workers. However, if this growth does not become regulated by some kind of standard in the near future, users and consumers will question the security and ethics of the tech world. There are many ethical professionals in the tech world, but there needs to be something solidified soon for people to feel comfortable with the increasing data accumulation. Maybe one of you watching this video can make that change in the tech world.